look good.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh.
Right. Did I sign a waiver? I think I signed that waiver. You did. Wait, this is not the right one.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
Over here. You doing okay? Good. Okay. All right, guys, give me just one sec. Here we go. All right. Okay, so welcome everyone to our first full committee meeting of the season. We're very, very excited to come together with logistics and fundraising and start to get to work on this year's event. So we're going to do, here's a brief agenda. So we're going to do staff and committee introductions because I know we have some new folks that are part of the team as well as the new to our event staff member. We'll go over our fundraising goals and updates, important dates and volunteer opportunities. And then Andrew will give us an update on volunteer engagement. Kia, our new staff member, will give us an update on event production. And then we'll go around, and if anybody has any committee needs, we can talk through those before we go on to end the night. So hopefully, hoping we can stay to an hour for our meeting, and we'll go from there. Awesome. Okay, guys, so Jamie and I get to work with us on the daily. Many of you have worked with Andrew Davis, who is our volunteer engagement person, and he worked with us last year and has been involved with helping us get lots of great volunteer support. Come on over. There's a chair here. Let me see. Here. Thank you. And then the next person that I'd like to introduce you to is Kia. Kia is a manager for our event production. She is going to tell you a little bit about herself and her helpers. So, Kia?
Hi, everyone. My name is Kia Robinette. I'm originally from the Houston area. I joined the society in 2018. I was originally overseeing the Florida market, so I oversaw the 3 bike rides that were in that market. And in 2020, I took a small year off. I moved back to Houston to be with my family, and I rejoined the society in 2021. And I think Cindy has a picture of my little helpers. Those are my little helpers. And I have just joined the Texas market, so I'm really excited to be working on this event. I was able to help out one time, but I was pregnant, so that was back in 21, and this is my first time that I'll actually be helping out from start to finish. So I'm really excited to work with all of you and to really have a successful event this year.
Thank you, Kia. And welcome, Kia.
Thank you.
On the call or joining us virtually, can you see the PowerPoint?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Now we can.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very, very much. So let's do just quick committee intros since I know we've got a few new faces. So just share your names, the number of years you've been volunteering, your role on the committee, and why you chose Bike MS. So start over here.
Oh, I'm Andy Getz. I'm with University Health Services. This is my first year on the committee, but I've been biking since 2021, and my dad actually has that.
Oh, thank you. And are you, you're the team captain for University
I'm
Health?
the co-captain
Oh,
for
good.
University. team. We practice every week, Saturday mornings, if you want to come and join us. And we're doing the green lights, stay off the roads themselves, just to keep safe.
Okay. Great. And is, Jerry still doing the
Jerry's
ambulance
still doing
service?
the ambulance.
Okay, perfect.
Colleen and I are doing it.
As a team. Yay! Awesome, we're so glad to have you.
John, I've been helping at MS events since 2015, but I started in Ohio. I am the coordinator for the motorcycle marshals, and I took over from her. How I got this position. We've been doing it for 20 years, probably.
Yes, over 20 years, yeah.
So, and he would probably still be doing this if he got a night job, night shift, and so he can't be here at meetings.
Yeah, thank you. And you did all bike rides this past year in 2022.
No, I didn't do, I got sick before the MS 150,
Oh,
and I missed it, but I've done that in previous years, so.
yeah,
I'm the first motorcycle marshal to complete all 4 MS rides in Texas.
yeah. Woo! Thank you.
Diane Nels, with the HB bike team, and this will be my first year volunteering on the promo team, and, my 12th year of riding.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
I'm Jamie. I work with Cindy on the bike ride. I help with the I Ride with MS program, the rookie riders, and the promo team mainly. And then whatever else that we need help with. Can you work on it?
Yes,
It's not quite like that.
We know where Cindy, I need help.
And Jamie had his rookie year last year.
Yeah.
Rookie, if you could call her 20-year cyclist rookie, but Bike MS rookie, and he received a recognition award, for the I Ride with MS program. Because it was so cool, all the great things that were here, yeah. So, well done, Jamie.
I'm Karen Chin. This is my 3rd year volunteering, I guess, Rookie Rider Committee. Been riding since 2019. That was my first year.
Yay, thank you.
I'm drumming up new business this year, trying to find new sponsors. So we're trying to see if we can fill in some spots that are open. I've been volunteering for a couple of years and been riding for 6 years. And the reason I'm riding is with DMS is because it's fun people that I hang out with.
My name is Dave Gus. I started riding on this ride in 2005. And been riding almost every year since. I got on the committee. A couple years later, I was the chairman of the committee in 2015, and still hanging in there.
Yay.
Christine Figueroa, I was diagnosed with MS 20 years ago. Since that time, I've been on block committees and just kind of been involved in trying to be in one way or another since then. Rookie Rider Committee last year. This year, I'll be on the I Ride with MS Committee. So, it's different stuff.
My name is Caitlin, and I'm here for my mom, Christine. This is my first year volunteering with Bike MS on the Rookie Rider Committee, and this is still my first year riding until June. So.
Yeah. Great job.
Carl Crawford, I'm captain of the Valero team. Been riding, I think my first year was 2000. And I've done different volunteer events with the MS Society. I'm not sure what committee I'm on.
Hey, I'm here for whatever committee.
Yeah.
I'm Robert Corso. I'm not actually on the committee, but I fill in the void in a lot of spots, rider support, top fundraiser, jersey artwork for a couple of years now. I think I'm gonna get talked into jumping on a
Promo team.
promo team or a track or something. I guess I'm playing safety.
Yeah.
I've done the ride, several times. I think I've got, 9 under my belt, and I think my first ride was in 2009. And, I didn't ever comprehend how common MS was until I started to do the rides and fundraise. Like, people come out of the woodwork, oh, my cousin, my husband, my friend, people I went to high school with. So it's definitely worth the cause, and I enjoy being a part of it. The camaraderie is there. It's great.
Thank you. I'm Marissa. I was diagnosed in 2012. I have been involved with the iRide with MS committee now for about 6 years, and been writing about that. So yeah, I'm here just to help make the ride better for people that have MS.
I'm John Slush. This is my first year volunteering, and I've ridden on the bike MS like 6 years, but I've done, Texas MS, and the Ride to the River, Colorado MS. I'm just doing this because it's a pretty good cause, and I like to ride bikes. So that's why I'm here.
Steve Kramer.
Who doesn't love riding bikes?
Nice.
I started riding in 2016 with Team Seb, and that was why I started. My college roommate was a big advocate for MS and passed away, not from MS, but suddenly. And so we formed that team, Friends and Family, back in 2016. Did that for 10 years, and now Eileen and I and Cisco are co-captains of Team Left Hand. And I rely on other people to tell me how long I've been on the committee, because I have no clue. But it's been a while. And that's it.
I'm Eileen Kramer. This year I am co-chairing the ride with Esther, who couldn't be here tonight, Esther Johnson. And I started riding 2 years after Steve did. It took me that long to get up to speed, because I hadn't ridden at all. And it was funny, because when I started riding, it was all about, could I do 10 miles? And now it's about, can I raise $10,000? You get to know, it was because of Steve and because of the connections and meeting our teammates with MS and becoming friends with people who live with MS, that all of a sudden the power of what we're doing starts to really hit home. It's awesome camaraderie, and it's just been a very fulfilling experience to challenge myself both physically and mentally, and getting out there and learning about the world of fundraising and what dollars do, and finding what organizations do and what a group of people can accomplish. It's amazing.
Very well said. I think you're the chair. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
I'm Cindy Rogers. I'm the director for Bike MS here in San Antonio, and I have been with the society for 15 years. In October to celebrate 15 years. And before I came here, I did not know anyone with MS, but I have met so many people that I care about now that are living with MS, and that's what keeps me coming back every year, because we still have work to do. And I really, really love the people that I get to connect with, whether it's on the committee or our fundraisers or our sponsors. There's just nothing like you guys, and there's nothing like Bike MS around. So I love it, and keep coming back. So
that's why she's so here.
I'll turn it over to those that are on the call. So we can start with Gina.
Hi, I have been fighting since 2017, and then started volunteering with the society on the promo team in 2019, I think it was, when we started. But I started because I wanted to get more involved and take a little bit more control of my life, and not leave it up to other people to just stand up for me. So
Thank you, Gina.
Thanks, Gina.
Daryl?
Hello, my name is Darrell Rames. I've been on the committee for, I want to say probably 5 years, 5 or 6 years. I am joined because my mom has MS, my aunt, my cousins have a long line of people that have MS currently in my family. And so they're all in New York. So to support them from Texas, I decided to get more involved in the MS community. And so that's why I serve now. And I'm happy I am a part of this community and this family.
Thank you, Daryl. Shirley?
Hello, this is my second year on the committee. I am on the committee. My husband has ridden for several years. And so since he's doing that, I decided I would put myself to use and do some volunteering. And so that's what I'm doing.
And you are awesome, Shirley.
Oh, thank you.
Albie? Okay. I think we had to leave.
Albie may have had to leave. If you're there, Albie, go ahead, but if not, we understand.
We'll go over to David Fenley.
My name is David Finley. I have been on the committee for 3 years, I think. I'm still trying to find my niche with the committee, but I'm here for whatever they need. I started writing back in 2015. I am coming actually up on my 10-year anniversary of being officially diagnosed with MS, which is April 1st. So there's that, and yeah, I've been riding since 2015. Still trying to get my 100 miles on the upright and hoping to do it this year. And I continue to participate in the Bike MS because it keeps giving me a reason to buy more cool stuff, I guess.
Who does a lot of cool stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I got a Peloton out of it this year. That's what I told them I needed to help train this year. So just keep coming up with stuff.
Very nice. Thank you, David. Myra?
Hi, you guys. I'm Myra. I've been in the committee for about a year. Yeah, it's been officially a year. And I was diagnosed in 2017. I was 17 years old. And let's see, yeah, I love it. Honestly, riding a bike is so fun. I never train, and it's terrible that I don't train, but when I ride it with my dad, because he was the one that originally rode it, it's always a fun journey. Sorry, you guys, I'm at work, but I didn't want to miss this meeting. So yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Myra. Louis. Oh, sorry, Louis. Yes, Louis.
What are we doing? Just introduce.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, name, number of years volunteering, your role on the committee, and why you chose Bike MS.
Okay.
Because I told him.
Okay. Well, I've been here like a month, so I don't know what I do here. And I've always wanted to write.
Well, Louis, you don't know this because you missed our kickoff party, and I didn't bring your certificate, but you became our team left hand, who is rookie rider year. He's our most inspirational rookie rider for Team Left Hand. Raymond, you can tell the story of how you found Louis in Houston and dragged him to Team Left Hand.
Yeah, real quick, Louis used to be part of a group that we rode with downtown all the time, so it was a funny story. Louis get in front, and we said, "Here, you get in the back, you can't fool anybody, you know?" But since then we did the ride to Texas MS, and we're sitting under a tree. There's a little bit of shade in the Grange, and then the guy lays down in front of me there, and I'm talking to everybody. I said, "Is that Louis?" And the talk just started, and somebody finally said, "Is that you, Louis?" And he turned around, and his parents came, and I had met his parents before, and I invited him to join our team. And last year we rode together, and he did both full routes, both days. Finished, and we got that wonderful picture of him signing the whiteboard. I beat a house.
Yes.
And his mother was in tears.
Yes.
But a great family to support MS, and we're happy to have you here.
Yes.
And I know, Andrew Davis is on the call, if you want to, and I probably, anybody that just joined via, phone, I don't know that they're on the list here. So if there's anybody that I missed, please go ahead and speak.
Hi, Cindy. This is, hi, everybody. This is Olga Jacob. And, yeah. Oh, thank you. You guys just make me feel very special. So, hi, everybody. My name's Olga Jacobs, and I started as a cyclist, like most people on the board today. There's a lot of great energy around there. I can hear it. And so I was a cyclist, and then I ended up on the board for a long time. And so I took a little hiatus from every volunteer event, and so I needed to get back into it. And so, of course, I wanted to be in the best committee that I could. Bike MS is our San Antonio ride is the best in the state of Texas. And so I'm super excited to be back. I feel all the energy. I'm excited to be surrounded by so many professionals. And it brings so much value to the people that live with MS. It brings so much satisfaction to us as volunteers. And for those of you guys that are new, I cannot wait for you to experience all the work that goes into this and how rewarding it is. So I'm happy to be back, and I look forward to meeting with all of y'all. So let's get this going.
Oh, last chair of the ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone else on the call that would like to share? No? Awesome. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for all of the sharing. I appreciate it. So we'll jump into our fundraising goals. So as this committee, we'd like to create big goals, right? So we have set our goal at 1.215 million, and 150,000 of that will be sponsorship, and we'll be recruiting 1,250 riders. So far, we've achieved 38,000 in fundraising, 30,000 in sponsorship, and 300 riders. We just broke 300 riders.
Oh, very good. So, sponsorship is off. We got another one.
That's right, 32,500. That's right, 32,500. So it keeps climbing. We're working on it. Rookie rider goal is 179. We're at 58, which is good. And all of our trends, we're trending either equal or ahead, which is fantastic. So our goal is 60 I Ride with MS participants. We're at 24. 62% of our Club 100 members are registered. Our goal is 95. We have one Club K member who's qualified that is not a Club 100 member. We have a goal of 100, so we've got some more work to do. And then our team goal is to have 65 teams. We have 25 already confirmed, and 3 of those are new. So, yeah, we've only been open not even a whole month with registration. So great job, you guys. I know y'all been working hard. I see all the social media and all the connections and the kickoffs. So you're off to a really, really terrific start. So some important dates. We do have our award celebration coming up on Saturday. It is a rock and roll themed party, and we just met there yesterday, Monday, just to go over a quick site visit, and we are all set. So we'll have a great brunch breakfast. We'll have pancakes. We are encouraging everyone to dress up in a rock and roll style, whatever that means to you. We'll bring the decorations. We'll have a photo booth. And you guys bring some fun because we're giving away awards, gift cards for that. So we do need, if you can, we do need a couple of volunteers to help us with setup and tear down. So the event is from 11 to 1. So if you can come anywhere between 9 and 11 to help with the setup, we probably want to be set up by 10:30 because we know we'll have some folks to show up early and hang out. And then our tear down, there is another event happening right after ours, so we're hoping that at 12:30 we'll be done with the award celebration, and then we can tear down so that the next event can come in. But it should be a lot of fun.
Are we outside again?
We're inside this time.
Oh.
We're in the hall this time, yeah. We have close to 120 people who have RSVP, which is really terrific. And a lot of our award winners are able to make it, so we're excited about that.
So I'm wearing a costume. Please don't make me feel foolish.
Sorry, Eileen.
Nobody else wear a costume.
And I will say, if you don't want to wear a costume, Walmart has Rolling Stone t-shirts for $10. They also have them in Old Navy, so at least put that effort into it. You can also get them on Amazon, so, you know, just putting that out there, so.
And Shirley has some really cool ideas. Shirley, do you want to share anything else about the award celebration that I might
No, just need some people to come and help us put together some balloons and you know, put up some of the decorations and everything. So it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Look forward to it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so just reach out to me or Jamie if you can come and help. We'll appreciate it.
And do please promote with amongst your teams and friends and colleagues. So come on out. It's not too late to RSVP. It's too late.
Well, we gave our number on Friday. They planned for a little bit more. We know some won't show up, so overall. Yeah. For you. But, you know, we definitely come and, you know, I'm sure we'll have fun. So, yeah, encourage anybody that you know.
Don't promote too much.
Don't promote. But if, you know. A little bit. Just a smidge. Okay, thank you. Okay, so.
Real quick, Cindy, Myra has her hand raised. Myra, did you have something you wanted to say or contribute, or is that an accidental hand raise?
So I was gonna say, like, is it okay if we don't dress up because I'll be leaving from work, so I'll be in uniform.
It's okay, yeah. Yeah.
Shame you, Myra.
Okay.
Myra, total rock and roll right there. Go in from work to go to something else.
You're pretty rocking anyway.
Okay, cool.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Very cool. Any other questions? Okay, here we go. Liz House is coming up. So we have our rest stop is covered. Security Service Federal Credit Union is going to provide 15 volunteers. So we'll be out there. If anybody else wants to help, if they're not riding, please, we'll never say no to help at that. But we are looking for some coverage for the expo, which is the Friday night, and also on Saturday. So Saturday is a full day. Friday is like 5 to 8. There's a concert, I think, beginning 8 to 10. We'll probably skip out of the concert part, but we'll be there for the promotion. Jamie and I will be there on Friday. Friday, are we going to be there on Friday? Wait, I forgot what. Friday.
Yeah, Friday I'm going to go set up at like noon when they open it up for us, and then
we could use at least one more helper. I'll be out there, we could use at least one more helper Friday night, and then on Saturday, we'll do the expo again, and it'll be from 7:30 until 6, I believe, and so we're looking for different shifts. We have, Jamie and I will of course split up, the shifts on Saturday also, staff members, and then I know that we'll have Diane, and I know Esther has signed up for a shift as well. So Diane was going to send out an email communication to everyone, so be on the lookout. And if you can join us, please do. We would love the help. And basically, Christine, you can tell, what was it like last year for the...
At the tent? I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, we had a lot of people visit the tent, ask questions. We had people take registration forms to sign up. We did a spin the wheel and gave out prizes. But it was nice to just engage with a lot of people that just had questions and wanted to participate or wanted to know how to participate. So it was a good opportunity to fundraise or team recruit or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and you don't have to sign up for the whole day, just for a couple of hours, and that'll be helpful.
Yeah, I'll send out, Friday I'll send it out to all the league team leaders for the.
Perfect.
And kind of put some time to it.
Yes. And get used to Diane's email, because she'll be sending out emails all throughout the year.
All right.
Yeah, right. Accept. Okay. The other thing that we have coming up is, Jamie won't be my partner this year because he's being pulled to the overnight for the Texas MS 150, but.
So somebody has to go and help Cindy and Dave.
Yes. Dave, you coming back, Dave?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
So, lunch help on Saturday of the Texas MS 150 in Austin, the Austin Lake lunch part is what I'm looking for some help with. I think we're there at like 7, and then we're done by like 1. Yeah, so,
it was pretty quick last year.
yeah. So, if you're interested, just let me know. We can use some help. I think we only needed like a total of, 6 to 8 volunteers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we were there,
There's
Anna came out,
I think there were
Teresa
4
came
partners.
out.
Yeah.
I think there's 1,400, about 1,400, something like that.
Yeah, yep. So we could use some help, and plus we wanted to promote the San Antonio route to the Austin people. You didn't hear that, Andrew? But we wanted to make it fun, like just our San Antonio theme. So if you can help, let me know.
If you bring volunteers, as far as I'm concerned, you can promote whatever you want. So, knowing that up there. You didn't hear that from me, though.
And the lunch shop was in Bastrop, not in Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's right outside Bastrop State Park.
Yes, that's true. Thanks, Jamie.
Deal with Austin traffic,
Correct.
potentially.
Yeah, you can bypass it. You'll just have to deal with Elon Musk traffic.
Okay, great. All right, so Andrew, you're up.
Speaking of volunteers, I got some updates for you guys. Actually, not too much this far out from the event. We have, as we've done in years past, our volunteer interest survey, how we kind of capture people's information that might like to serve in the meantime until our official volunteer registration platforms launch. That's up on the website. People can navigate to that now. Feel free to, if you hear anyone interested in volunteering, appoint them there. We can get their information, and by filling out that survey, they'll kind of get first dibs on the volunteer slots when the platforms officially launch. And so excited to be back over the volunteers for this event for my third year in a role, and excited to work with all of you guys. As of right now, we already got great response on the interest survey. 22 individuals have filled it out. All of last year, the whole window was open. We had 24 individuals filled it out. So we've already almost met that, and we still got, we're looking at a little over 2 months until that survey closes. So pretty pleased. One of the questions we ask is where people are interested in serving. So the breakdown now is about 3 people have indicated San Antonio, 10 people have indicated out on the route. So that'd be like skilled volunteers, rest stops, things like that. And then 9 people have indicated other, which typically means kind of multiple, they selected multiple options there. So super excited. feel free to keep pointing people that way. If they have any questions, you can send them to me. I'd be happy to talk through that the best of my ability. Now, we're not going to know the exact shift times and number of volunteers we need where and when until we officially have that assessment. That's right now scheduled for mid-May. So myself, Cindy, and the crew are going to sit down and iron out all those details, and we'll use that to build our official volunteer registration platform. And we're eyeing an early June a launch date for that. Typically, we get those up about 4 months in advance of the event. So that's what we're looking at. In the meantime, this interest survey will kind of plug that gap. I'll be available and around between now and kind of mid-May. I do have this little small itty bitty like grassroots ride called the Texas MS 150 that I will be working on between now and then. So that's going to be taking up a large portion of my time. So just want to give you guys a heads up on that. If it takes me a day or two to get back to you, it's because I got 3,000 other volunteers to recruit for this event at the end of next month. Some committee positions that we're still looking to get filled. In a perfect world, Cindy and I, we'd love to have a committee scribe for both the fundraising committee and logistics committee. I know we record those meetings. Even that sometimes it can be hard for people to sit down and watch the recording for an hour or so. So we'd love to get a written record as well that we can send out after the meetings for everybody in attendance. You can go back, read through, find your action items. Anybody who misses, it's another kind of quick, brief way they can catch up on everything that they've missed. So that's a real low barrier of entry to the committee. Somebody who wants to be involved. Maybe they don't have a whole lot of experience or an area of expertise that like some of you guys have. That could be a great way to kind of rope them into the fold. So if any of you know for either the logistics or the fundraising committee, people that would like to fill that role, let Cindy and I know, and we'd love to have a conversation with them and see if it'll end up being a good fit. And then my last spiel would be my usual pitch that I throw out there as we wrap up the event, as we really get the event going. For individuals on both committees, I'm a big fan of the co-chair approach. I know you guys have a lot of stuff on your plate, so now would be the time to invite somebody on board to help you out with your segment. Maybe somebody who's a little younger on one of your bike teams or younger on one of your skilled volunteer teams that shows some potential. It's a great way to lighten your load, and if you can't make it 1 week, you can still send them and somebody can still represent and report out on all the great work that you guys are doing and gather all those updates and report back to you as well. If God forbid something happening, not able to attend the event or even be involved in the event 1 year, there's a nice, easy, a natural person to kind of step up and kind of hold down the fort while you guys are gone. And it's just another way we continue to kind of grow this committee and invite people in and to contribute to this mission that we're all striving for a world free of MS. So if you don't already, I'd encourage you to think about who that could maybe be for you, because that's ultimately how we make this an even bigger and better event, by getting more kind of diverse perspectives into these different meetings like this that can help contribute in that way and take some of the load off of you guys as well. So if you want to talk through what that could potentially look like for your position, let Cindy and I know as well. But several of our other events, I've found the involvement of the individuals who have a co-chair, it tends to be a lot less stressful and a lot more enjoyable than those who try to kind of go it solo. So just my usual pitch, wanted to throw that out there for you guys all to kind of dwell on as well. But that's all I got at this point in time. If you guys have any questions for me, just let me know.
Thanks, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew, for the update. Kia.
Yes, so I see my name up next. Like Andrew, I'll try to keep it kind of brief. I've been doing some back-end work on event production, so reaching out to some of our vendors, making sure that they're aware of our dates, getting contracts and site agreements. I hope to have some information about the hotels for lodging in the next couple of weeks, so I'll keep that updated. Other than that, I am also planning a route visit that's going to be probably in May. I was unable to come earlier due to some weather, but Cindy and Jamie were able to go out on the route and help identify some areas of concern. So we've talked about that, and PLI is rejoining us this year, so they'll be helping with some of the other logistical work involved in this ride. But other than that, I'm just kind of plugging away back here. And if there's any major updates, I will definitely be sure to include you. I do hope to make it out to a committee meeting in person so I can meet all of you in person. And yeah, looking forward to it again.
Perfect. Thank you. Yes. And yes, we'll hopefully have more information on the route updates. If not this coming meeting, April, at least in May. And I think we're very thoughtful about, you know, how we're entering into New Braunfels. We know that that has been on a lot of folks' minds. So Jamie was able to find us a really good option, but we haven't vetted it through police or logistics yet. So so we've got some more work to do before we can share it out with everyone, but just know that that's top of mind for us.
And trying to get some of those rough roads.
Right, trying to, yeah, yeah, right, right.
Not very far, not very far. There's no way around that one, unless we move straight from start positions, but then we're also losing a lot of money because that place is very affordable.
Absolutely.
So, just the first part, second part.
Jamie, think of it this way, if there weren't any rough roads, we'd all be complaining about something else.
The great weather that you have.
Whatever.
Is it first week in October?
Might be the staff.
I don't know what could be wrong with this.
You know there's got to be something to complain about.
I'm sure I need to pet you. Okay, all right, so the last roundup is just, is there anything that you guys, you know, want to talk about now that we need to kind of get on the radar? I'm not changing that till Fred takes it.
Fred looks great.
Oh, Fred. So are there anything you guys want to bring up, talk about, put on the radar for us to discuss?
I have some stuff. Yes.
Do you
All
have
right.
a jersey tonight?
Yeah, I'll have some renderings available for you, probably within the week. I'm working on some layouts with lettering and the content of lettering on there. One thing that's come up in your past was where to put space for 100 names.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, right, it's the Achilles heel of the jersey in terms of design.
Right.
So, thoughts on where we want that to be seen, as well as, like, are we gonna go? We have a theme, but do we have verbiage for that theme? Like, instead of top fundraisers or top 100, maybe something like top rockers, since we're doing rock and roll theme. Any thoughts on that? I just need to know what I need to do for lettering.
Yeah, for that, we still need to go with like top fundraisers. That's our standard for Bike MS. So that would be good. The names, I'm kind of open to ideas. I know you guys, we've talked about it, and I know like the back is really important because that's where you can see the names for Club 100 members. Would y'all, is that agreeable to those that are?
In general, the jersey was the reward for the top 100 fundraisers. So we wanted them to be seen and
Acknowledge them.
Yeah, to be recognized, and the pride of wearing that on your back or wherever. But that was the most visible spot. One year, I think we put the names all over the jersey, but sometimes, sometimes the names landed in places that wasn't sort of pride.
But it also matters about the size of the jersey.
Yes.
Where things
we had to
got
do some
in a
refresh.
theme or whatever.
Yeah. So that was a challenge when we did the names all over, which was kind of cool, but we didn't realize that was going to be the
Are we staying with that this year, that if you raise over a certain amount, you still get the jersey?
That's the
and then-
national standard,
Okay.
yeah. Yep.
So, by default, it was on the back because this is a visibility, but,
I still think it's the best place.
other ideas are certainly welcome.
Yeah, I'll just make sure that I allow space for that, because we don't want the print to be microscopic, but,
Yeah.
okay, and then,
So we'll have
in
two,
terms of,
we'll have two designs, one with the names and one without. So exact same design, just one will have space for the names and the other one will have a blank space.
And so I think in the back, it was Club 100 or Top Fundraiser.
Top Fundraiser.
Top Fundraiser on both of them, and then the Club 100 just had all the other names.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, when you're out and about, Top Fundraisers.
right, I just want to know what my must-haves are.
Mm-hmm.
And then in terms of sponsorship logos, like how
the
much
pocket.
real estate is that gonna eat up?
The pockets.
So
The bottom
pocket,
pocket.
okay.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, we did. And then the bike MS, or the MS logo on the other side, or bike MS logo.
Yeah, and sometimes we had it on the.
Did I have it on the sleeve?
Yeah, or was it on the sleeve?
One year we had the Bike MS logo, like when we did the Phoenix jersey, it was up in one of the tail feathers, like over,
Shoulders.
I think it was on the right side. But we can just put that on the sleeve, and that'll give me a little bit more room.
Yes, think Sydney's grabbing an example just
Yeah, sure. God forbid we know what our jersey is.
Yeah, so we did that, the Valero in one, and then we put 1 million in the US. And then we tried to do it like more, what are we doing this side? We didn't put the bike in this logo, huh?
It's on
It's
the
on the
front.
metal front, on the metal in the front.
So I think as long as it's prominent in the front, will be good. Nice to have it on the back too. That's where you see, right?
In both places. Of course, you always cover it up with your
It's-
button.
Look at that.
Where did you guys put the names in that laurel wreath in the middle?
Yeah.
That's enough space, something about that size?
It was.
Yeah.
And everybody was happy with readability and recognition?
Yeah.
Can I take one of those?
Absolutely.
I'll return it, but just for,
Yeah, you can take it. For sure.
that way I can figure out parameters and whatnot.
And do you have one of the Phoenix ones?
Yes, I do.
Because that, again, it was different, a little bit different, so there were some options.
Yeah, I have the Phoenix one. I think mine's without the names, but I think mine was one of the first.
You want one with
First
the name?
And people really want that jersey all the time.
The Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're gonna try to outdo that one.
Yeah, nice.
Good, because we need 180, Club K.
That was the thing,
No
that was
pressure.
consistent.
No pressure.
That was the spirit. People really started paying attention. If we tell them,
Mm-hmm.
well, you're trying to wave. Yeah, no biggie, but when it's like, and get the jersey.
Oh, there's still the names. You don't have a Phoenix one, do you? With the names?
You know what? Actually, let me send this one back and I'll grab that one. That way I have to lay out.
Robert, I can take a picture of mine and of the back of the Phoenix with the names if you want it. And send you that.
That's fine too. And then one other thing that we had discussed, the first time we met was we were talking about, acknowledging that we're about 5 million miles into this whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, are we solid on getting that in there too?
Yeah, I think that would be cool. I like it.
Like maybe that's something to do on the collar.
Like this one, we have the stronger than
sure?
ever. This is the Phoenix rising after, for 2021. That sure is cool. That would be special.
I see them on Greenbelt every now and then.
And you can see that we put the logo, is, I think, stronger than ever, or something on the back pocket. So if there's room, maybe we could put the
Yeah.
mileage.
So I have that, okay, I can
Maybe
do that.
that could fit in there.
5 million miles in counting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I think that's all I've got. And just so you guys can kind of keep an eye out for where it's headed is so far based on the examples we had last time is I've got a microphone and I've got some wings coming up out of the microphone and I'm going to do something to sort of frame behind it for the names. I don't know if it's going to be like the silhouette of a wheel or a chain or what yet, but I really want to try to mesh the whole rock and roll as well as bike and MS all together. So,
Yeah.
I'll be excited. If you have to be on the lookout sometime this week, I'll get some roughs over to you.
Yay! It's very exciting. Very, very.
Anybody else want to jump in on the jersey?
Oh, yes.
Well, then I guess I am on the committee.
You're the chair, co-chair. Yes.
Road MS.
Remember, we'll see what Andrew said earlier, you might need to find an apprentice to help you out later on.
But it's not in this room. Younger. Yes.
Do we still have the same contact over at Primal?
No, I think it recently changed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to make that connection then
Okay.
and start the communication.
Got it. Okay, I think, anything else, Robert?
No, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Anybody else? On this side? Nope. All right. That is it, everyone. Yeah. Next meeting's April 25th.
That's your birthday.
Whoa, see,
Oh,
we're
we're gonna-
gonna be Japan. Oh, so we'll see you on the call.
See you later tonight.
Yay, congratulations, that's awesome. All right, guys, that's it. I'm done. Thanks, everybody who's on the call. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate you.
25th.
Good night, everyone.
It's gonna be 2 separate meetings, but on the same day. So Kia will send out the logistics link and details, and I'll send out fundraising details and links. Okay? So, that'll be, for logistics, it'll be virtual, and for fundraising, we can do both. Yeah.
We didn't do an intro for Nitro.
He needs to know.
All right, guys, thank you. Thanks, everyone.
See you, team.
I think it was.
Thanks.
Been on the committee.
Sure, sounds good too.
You keep on here like that.